Hi and welcome back to another episode of Talk to Experts. We're continuing our conversation with Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, and we've been talking about stress in students. Ma'am, you just gave us a very interesting example a moment ago about a parent who goes to an astrologer to figure out career choices for her daughter, which is creating a lot of stress for the daughter. So in a situation like this where the child feels that the parent is the primary cause of their stress, what can a parent do?
See, first of all, it's counseling that helps, and the only thing that the school can do is call the parents and then say, uh, "Come, we need to talk to you because there is definitely a problem that your child is facing, and you can definitely relieve her of this particular problem." Parents do understand, but then most of the parents start reliving their lives through their children, and they expect that the children will do whatever they exactly wanted to do in life. Sadly, what happens is unless we bring it to our notice that your ambition is affecting your child in this particular day, they won't even realize what they are doing to the child. We had a student, this is a personal experience that I'm telling you, who actually failed continuously for 3 years because she told me at the end of the day, "Ma'am, I'm not writing anything in the exam because the day I settle down in a professional course after passing, my parents are going to separate. They're going through issues. They're waiting for me to get into a professional course. Then they want to take a divorce." Now, in such cases, it's only parents who can help the child. But we do call them and talk to them saying that, "See, your child is extremely good at these subjects." And then she is unable to do. There are two cases. One, the child is adamant and he is not doing that particular course. Could be because of interest. Could be because he wants to rebel. It could be any other reason. Then, of course, by talking to the child, you can make him understand that he can do well in this subject. He is capable of doing it. We can do that. The second is the child is putting in best of his efforts, but he is unable to do it, which means there is a problem with his learning ability. So we need to understand that and then talk to the parent and say, "This is not expected. This is where the child can do very well, and this is unreasonable expectation that you're doing, which is going to harm the child. And he will definitely suffer for his complete life." And once you make them understand, they will definitely listen to us and then say, "Okay, I'll give a choice to the child." This has happened many a times and it will continue to happen. We need to be very careful before enforcing or pushing our kids into anything. It's no more a world wherein only science and math is going to be important for the child, and there are loads of avenues from which the child can do it.
Right. Ma'am, now what if the child feels that I'm stuck in this situation where my parent is doing all these things that's stressing me out? Do you have any recommendation for the children, especially the older kids who can do something about it? What would you suggest to them that they should do if they feel they are stuck in a situation?
The first thing they have to do is they have to talk to an adult, whether it is their class teacher, parent, counselor, or anybody. Come out in open, sit with them and speak to them, saying that this is where I'm finding it difficult. And then reason with them, because they'll be the ones who can give options. They cannot make decisions for them, but they'll definitely give options for them so that they can choose from whatever they can.
Right.
And secondly, they need to interact with people who are doing that particular career. In case I want to do a film and direction course, or somebody else want to get into Navy, or somebody else wants to be an artist, there are lots of people who can talk to them. These days they are available everywhere. So we can connect, adults will definitely connect them and then see that they understand what they are getting into. I had a child who got into medicine, and then everybody had that rosy picture of this child being very intelligent and becoming a great doctor. Unfortunately, she was pushed into it and she hated becoming a doctor. End of the day, she passed her MBBS and she took up a sales job, which she is doing extremely well. I had another case. There was a child who had done her MD and she got into IAS. So these are the children who were misguided. Of course, they had the ability to do it, but at the end, they did not like what they were doing. So definitely, children should be open, and they need to talk to the adults and say that this is where my interest lies, and this is what I would like to do, and take the guidance. That is very important. Unless they're open, nobody can help them.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure.
I hope you enjoyed these episodes so far. Don't go anywhere. The conversation continues. We will come back with another set of questions finally about how you can take more steps to help your child if you feel the child is going through some form of stress. In the meantime, remember to check out our website, talktomai.com, where you can take a skill assessment for your child. We'll see you in the next episode.